Hello and welcome to Let's Play Spyro Reignited Trilogy. First game only for now. We'll get the other two later.
Yeah, and we're starting with 2 because we're rebels. Just kidding, we're starting with 1.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Since this is the PC version, is it 60 FPS?
Yes, it is. Although I did not check that option off when I loaded the game up this time, so if it doesn't look 60 FPS, I'll check settings once we're done here.
I couldn't remember if what's it called? This game had subtitles or not. Did it not on release?
I feel like it didn't. Like, it took them a while to put them in.
Yeah, because people were like, "What the heck, guys? Put it in."
Like, the game came out 2018 and it still had no subtitles.
Imagination rhymes with devastation.
I want the poster. Also, what's that patience one? I want that one. That one speaks to me on a personal level.
So isn't this the same voice actor from the original Spyro, Gnasty Gnorc?
A lot of the VAs are the same, yeah.
Which is really, it's really
because
funny
they
that
sound different.
It's so funny he gets a one-off. What's it called? Like he gets like a one-off line. He's still. They were like, "Yo, you wanna bring back your one-off line from the game?" They're like, "Heck yeah!"
As a matter of fact, absolutely. And I can immediately tell the motion blur isn't there, so good start. Because that's turned on by default. Yeah, it's at 60. Yeah. I can technically do unlimited, but 1, I don't want my PC to melt, and 2, there's not really a point when YouTube only goes up to 60. Yes.
Can I turn off motion blur on the PS4 yet?
No. No, you cannot.
God, the motion blur is off.
I didn't mind it that much, but I still prefer it off.
I hate motion blur in general, but it looked awful before.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Alright, that's 1.
Yeah.
Transport you to the next world.
Should have had a
maybe instead of a death counter, we should have put a thank you for releasing me. The number would probably be higher.
Probably.
Actually, technically, I could probably set it up for multiple death counters, just have that as a separate counter. But that's a lot of work.
Probably. God, it does look so much better without the motion blur. Ooh, it's Delbin.
Yep.
Hi, Delbin.
Where's Gnasty Gnorc?
Yeah, where's Gnasty Gnorc? So one thing I really do like that they did about the first game in the Reignited trilogy is I really like the fact that they made like every dragon in the world actually better reflect what the homeworld is about.
Absolutely, that was great.
Like the artisans, they're actually all artisans, so I like that. Magic crafters, they're all like really magic focused stuff, magic focused dragons. Mm-hmm. And so on and so forth. Peacekeepers are
more guarding warrior types.
Yep. So, one thing that's really funny is you get to save, it's like 2 dragons, twice in this game over. A few of them
There's a few
get
dragons,
saved.
yeah. But the last world is a mess.
Skill.
That is one sign.
Ooh. I wonder what he's doing.
Clearly eating a watermelon.
I want the watermelon. Oh, wait a minute, he didn't have the watermelon with him when he was frozen in the crystal.
Yeah, and the last guy didn't have the spinning arsehole, whatever it's called, either. I'm not an artist, I'm sorry.
So, I guess we can talk, a little bit, at least during the first parts, because there's only going to be so much we could probably talk about, despite little tiny differences from the original game. in the main game. Expect that to happen a lot in this.
It's what happens with
because-
remake games, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, Spyro.
Ooh, look at this little like mandolin or whatever the heck that is.
And don't be afraid.
I think it's a mandolin.
I
Kinda
can't
looks
tell
like
how he's
one.
holding it.
High mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric.
Okay, now I
Play us a song.
Oh, that.
So, something I was gonna say but I totally forgot.
Something about comparing the games. to the
Oh
originals.
yeah, I know, but there was some sort of comparison that I was gonna do, but I totally forgot what it was. Though I will say something, and I think I told you this, or I told somebody this when I first played the remake. This was genuinely how I saw the game when I was younger. This was the first time I've ever felt that way about any sort of remake remaster. I thought people that say that were always like just overplaying things, but no, this is like the one occasion where I actually imagined the game looking pretty similar to this.
It's way more
when I was
claymation than
younger.
I ever would have thought, but it still looks good. Don't get me wrong. It's just
Yes.
like it's not to the level say Spyro Hero Sale, which that was full on claymation style, but
Oh yeah.
still pretty close.
So one thing though that I am a little worried about, because at least of the when I first played the game, I had this issue. I think you said you did too, but I could be mistaken. I'm kind of worried about the what's it called? The
I think I can make a guess, and if it is,
Gems.
you're right. Yeah, the gems, because particularly in the first game, though all three games have to some extent, the grass grows really tall and it can get really hard to tell. I am missing a 2 gem somewhere, or 2 ones.
I think they're in this area.
Oh, yeah, there they
Or
are.
not. Oh, yeah, there they are. Luckily, in all 3 games, though in the 3rd game you have to unlock it, I think. No, you get it from the start. You don't unlock it anymore. I totally forgot. The first game, you probably should talk to the
unlock it?
balloonist. Just
Oh.
to see his dialogue.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. Oopsie.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, you have
'cause
to
some of
rescue
them
10
are-
dragons to move on anyway, and there's not 10 dragons here, even with the
Yeah,
ones that I
then-
already grabbed.
And you're gonna 100%, when you 100% the first homeworld, you can spin and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but it's whatever. I'll probably end up doing it a lot, just not now.
It's a surprisingly long load screen for a PC game.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Reignited trilogy has a bit of an issue with missing gems. In the first game, it's easy to miss them because you just can't see them. The second game, it's the same way but less. Oh hey, look at the end of the stage. All right, guys, it's over.
Yeah, it's a short level, right? Yeah, the reason it's hard in the first game is because there's way more levels that are grassy, and they have really tall grass. Like, the second, third games have it too, but 1, there's nowhere near as many, and 2, like so 4, there's the gem finder.
But first, let me tell
And well, the gem finder's in this game too, luckily.
No thanks.
Oh, it is?
Thank God. Yes, they put it in this game too.
If it is, it's unlockable. I don't have it.
No, it's the equivalent of the triggers.
Yeah, that's what I was holding.
You can try LBRB.
Yeah, that's dodge roll.
You can do the trigger, just the triggers.
Nope.
There is a way to do it, because I know there is, because I had to use it like once or twice. You missed that
I
gem.
know.
Yeah, because I had to use it like once or twice in this
There's
game because I
something for
couldn't
controls.
figure it out. Probably move list. There's a move list thingy.
For the list?
The move list. Pointed treasure. Oh, okay.
Oh,
it's
it's-
the left
Alright.
control stick.
Okay, yeah, so that's very different from the originals, but at least it's something.
Yes. I had to use it like once or twice, like I said.
Yeah, the triggers is how you did in the PS1 game.
Yeah, that's why we assumed it. So this is the only level that's as open as this level is. Some, but this is like one of the most super open ones where the exit's just right there.
Yeah,
You know?
kind of bizarre. Like, it's not saying that the other levels aren't open, but well, like you just said, the exit was only a few steps away.
Yep. Thank you for releasing.
Not yet. No, I think we have to get through most of the artisans before we finally start seeing it. I know there is one in Town Square. I don't know about any
Yeah,
others.
there's one. No, not in this version. They changed it.
Oh no, that was my favorite one in the game too. It was
He
so
gives you a tutorial. He gives you a tutorial instead. So, just so everyone knows too, since this is a short game overall to 100%, especially when you kind of know what you're doing, which I think Mayo knows what he's doing.
I do. The only stuff I must know is stuff that's unique to Reignited, which there isn't a whole lot of.
Yeah, mostly skill
Basically
points
just
and stuff
skill
like
points.
that. Yeah. So we're gonna be split. This is gonna be short LP in general, but the first part we're probably gonna be doing all the worlds in Artisans.
The only places I can think of where we don't go by world is with maybe the Dreamweavers.
Dreamweavers or Beastmakers? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Peacemakers is a maybe. I don't know that one. It could happen.
But yeah, so this is
Depends on
gonna be
how Tree
particularly.
Tops goes.
Yeah, regardless though, this is gonna be a relatively short LP because it's just how this.
Yeah, I expect this game is only going to take a couple weeks.
Want to play this game over again? That's what these old like PS1 nostalgic platformers like Crash and Spyro do to me. I just want to replay. Also, to be fair, I've been doing a Spyro tournament too, so that's
That probably helps.
You mean probably doesn't help?
Yes, same difference. You know what I mean.
Yeah. I do wish we were playing Reignited though. Mostly because it's prettier. Though,
I guess it is more accessible on PS1, so it makes sense there.
yeah, plus I do want to get the PC version of Reignited at some point. I do have Crash Insane Trilogy. Did I buy it or did somebody get it for me? Oh, it was you. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, because why'd you get it for me again? I don't remember. You had an extra
I got a
code.
bundle.
Yeah, it was an extra
I already
code.
had Crash. It was like, hey, do you want it? You can have it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. FYI. So whenever we get to that game, you guys get to see that 60 FPS too, which is nice. Which I think it's not going to start soon, but it's getting kind of close to the immediate future for me.
I mean, you're going to have to get through your immediate LPs, because it's not on that list. It looks like you can jump up there. The original game did that too, and it bugged me to no end.
Yeah, it'll probably be the next game after on my list, like at the very, very last one.
So, after Majora's Mask? Is Majora's
No,
Mask the last one on there, or is there another one? Oh no, Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh yeah, Thanks Crisis 4 was before that. Which might just turn into a stream game, so that might
I could easily see that being a stream game.
At least the mission, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Come on, ya filthy thief. They put them harder in this version. Nah, 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 nah.
There,
I forget, did they keep the original nah, 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 nah sound effects?
they didn't say anything.
Oh.
That one didn't, at least, or if they did, it was really quiet.
Well, he is a jerk.
Yes. Is there any other
Yeah.
gems up here? Because this is... Now that I have Gem Finder, I'm going to use it.
I'm gonna say hopefully that's the only one. Yeah, this area in the original game also still kind of gave me some issues, but there's less ground foliage, so.
Original, just because you know for almost a fact that whatever you're missing is up here.
Yeah, usually it is.
Yeah, usually. Yep.
I didn't even see those, so.
I didn't either. Well, anyway, level's complete.
And as you would expect, the further you get in the game, the longer the worlds generally get. So.
And usually I don't use the return home portal, but this is the one case in the game where I actually need to.
Wait, why do you need to?
Because you have to technically complete at least one level, or else Toasty doesn't open up.
Ah. You're gonna do Toasty now, or you're gonna do it for last?
I'll do it later. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to the winners.
Are you going to try to save the quote-unquote boss levels for last in every stage?
Generally, yeah. It's pretty easy to do that anyway, because they're usually at the end.
Yeah. Does he actually have a voice, or is it just the subtitles?
No, he has a voice.
Okay. I know the only like level that I usually don't do that in is Homeworld is the second one, Peacemakers, because I just totally like it's there's like 3 stages that are right next to each other.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty easy to end up doing the one in Dreamweavers too.
Jacques. Though I know where Jacques is. He's right next to the
Oh, yeah, I know.
what's it called? So I always wait for what's it called? I always wait for the way ends. Though yeah, when I was younger, I probably didn't care.
I need to stop going after enemies. I'm just gonna obsess over those orbs, which it's something. It's only the first game you get enough orbs to circle around the life icon and you get an extra life. They only drop out of enemies you've already killed.
Mm-hmm. You should have done it again in the 3rd game, honestly.
Yeah, second game, I understand why they didn't. They had the spirits coming out for
Instead of gems.
yeah.
Kind of weird that they didn't, but you know, what can you
It
do?
worked.
It's Town Square. Probably my favorite level in the first Homeworld. This and Dark Hollow probably are really close to being my favorites in here. In the first Homeworld, at least.
I want to say it's the stage for me. In the original game, I probably would prefer Dark Hollow though.
Yeah. True. Oh, look at that bowl. Look at that bison. Ah, there's another. Now the question is, are you going to put them out of their misery, or are you going to leave them
Leave them to suffer.
to suffer? Oh, you put him out of his misery.
That one's
Oh,
gonna stay
that
in
one
suffer
isn't.
though.
Now we get the introduction to a Spyro one only thing.
Also, I like having at least one of them alive because if I ever come back, they can actually get you up there faster than just going up there on your own.
No. And this is the stage that introduces,
But when you have time to make that cake?
yeah, did you make it before getting captured, or? Hmm.
And who spells things with an O?
Wait, did that guy tell you about the egg thieves?
I don't think so.
Because in the original game he does.
I think that might be what the new guy is, or the one that was thinking for releasing these for.
Oh no, this guy doesn't talk about it. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
he
no,
might.
She's talking about gliding.
I think the new guy is another tutorial, so it could be, or they just waited until
I guess they were just
Magic
playing
Crafters, which
it safe in case you end up coming here before Stonehill.
yeah. I mean, I always thought it was really weird that this game or this world was the one where they introduced you to dragon eggs. I don't know. Then again, the Magic Crafters is the last level that has a what's it called?
Yeah, that's
Dragon
really bizarre.
eggs in it. Oh, this is the person. Okay.
Get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
I like that they even kept that part in the original. But I'm getting winded.
Imagine if that was actually just a voice actor thing.
Part of me almost thinks it was, they kept it anyway. At least in the original. Getting a little winded. Got an achievement. Leaf on the wind.
I don't think OBS captures.
Yeah, it doesn't.
captures.
We had this problem on Psychonauts too.
Oh yeah, because it's the overlay, the Steam overlay. See, OBS is actually really nice and doesn't want you to doesn't want to capture the
Which
Steam
is
overlay.
fine because
they
I've
know.
had like 3 different friends start playing games since it started, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's one reason why people don't want that. Also, they just don't want it. Like people like streamers or whatever.
I wouldn't mind if it was just the achievements. That would be fine. But...
It's time for another exclusive. Well, after you get this,
no,
another
get the dragon
exclusive
first.
Spyro thing.
But this was the thank you for releasing me guy in the original, by the way.
Yes, he was. He does something. He says something. You know. Oh, he still says thank you for releasing me, but he tells more.
Yeah.
By accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
I totally forgot. I thought they totally got rid of the line. So here's another Spyro one only little thing. You have to blow enough fire breath onto
I kind of
the-
no, I'm not.
these sets to get the dragon.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
So
I
there are
knocked him down,
two-
didn't
He comes back here. No.
I? No, he's down here. Where are you? Dark face. And of course, you're still struggling, huh? I was kind of counting on you being freed by now.
No, they never leave. They're always stuck.
Nothing out of misery.
So, yeah, in Spyro 1, there are two specific gem containers that are only available in this game and on the other ones. One of them is you have to blow enough fire breath on to eventually get rid of him, or to eventually get rid of the what's it called? And yeah, this is just faster to do. Just so
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned that
But
back in
yeah.
Stonehill. It's faster to do. Like, I did it the one time for Toasty to unlock, but normally I don't.
At least you left the stage very fast that time. But anyways, as I was saying, there's you have to blow enough flame breath for what's it called to break one of the crates, and then the other one is you have to do a flame breath, and then you have to jump to grab the gem that floats in the air. Exclusive to Spyro 1 only. I was fine with them getting rid of the ones that you have to shoot your flame at like a few times over to unlock or to break, because those kind of you just kind of there. I kind of wish they kept the ones where you had to flame and jump to get them a little bit.
Them both.
Yeah, I was fine with them both too. But if there was one, I would
it
keep.
gave more variety for things that had gems in them instead of just being charge this or flame this.
What they totally should have done is made it so every homeworld had its own special like baskets or something.
I'm surprised they didn't do that for Reignited, actually. But it could have been really aesthetic. I think that's fine, but...
Yeah. I only just thought of that now. It's amazing. So, Dark Hollow. Oh yeah, are you using the Reignited music, or are you using the,
I
original?
forgot to change it, so it is probably on Reignited. I had not even noticed that because we've been talking for the whole time.
You could change it right now.
I mean, honestly, it sounds fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, the Spyro
I think
1...
Spyro 1's is okay. I still prefer the original, but it's fine.
I think all the original Spyro soundtracks are kind of impossible to beat Copeland's stuff, but they're still good. Like, they're still, like, the reimagined version are still nice, so... Yes, it's Reignited.
Go back to the original.
The only game that me and Mayo both kind of agreed on, because when me and him were playing it at the same time, obviously, when it came out, we both thought that the third game probably had the best of the new music.
I don't know if I agree with that, honestly. Like, I feel like the third game probably had some of the best music, but it also had some of the worst. So it kind of balanced out. Nowadays, I think the first game probably has the best.
No, I meant like the third game has the best reignited variation.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
No, general soundtrack, I still prefer the third game.
Look at that big old Gnorc.
Go. I'm not here. Hmm? Oh, I got him.
Apparently we're having a non-essential worker coming here now, so God!
Oh, wow. That was loud.
Secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Sad. Oh God, sorry about that.
Ow. Yeah, RTX is not cutting those out, in case you were wondering.
I mean, he's really loud, that's probably...
Start a level, because I got the key.
I'm just muting and unmuting myself until he chills a little bit. Until he's at least in a growling state. Like now. So, sorry about that again. I do really like this level. I also like how they actually made it look more like an actual like library-ish sort of thing. Because there's only like that one section in the original game.
Yeah.
But
it's supposed to be the artisan's world, but nothing really shouted artisan about it, you know?
Yeah. And well, this isn't really an exclusive. This is really where if this is not really a new feature to or a different feature if a feature exclusive to Spyro 1. But the extra lives are different in this game than they are in the second and third game. They only come in those little buckets in this game, so I never understood why they changed it. Can you in this game?
I'm pretty sure you can. I haven't gotten 10 yet.
I don't know if they. Oh, okay. I don't know if they allow you to. Yeah, in the original game, you couldn't.
Go after them all and see.
Yeah, in the original game, you couldn't.
100%.
In the original game, you couldn't grab any more or butterflies if Spark was already golden, but they changed that in the.
I got a new item. My Steam inventory. They probably decided to give me a worthless card. Yay! Alright, technically they don't want you to do this until after Wizard's Peak, but for some reason, both this and the original, they let you do it, so jump on all the stones once.
I don't even think that they don't want you to know. It's just one of those things that you won't know about until you get to Wizard's Peak, because they tell you how to do it. It's not. I don't think it's that they don't want you to do it early.
Relatively pointless backtracking, since I do know.
It's the only stage in this game you would have to backtrack to, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's no abilities or anything you get in this game.
Yep, and there's no animal buddies either, so...
Alright, I want to see how you do...
Probably horribly. If I die anywhere in this part, it's gonna be here.
So you already do yours in a different route than me, I think. I'm actually not sure.
Oh, well, I'm doing terribly. I cannot stop Link.
Do you do it differently than me? No, you don't. Never mind.
I mean, to be fair, I'm
now
doing it differently than how I normally do it. Sometimes I'd go for dark on the other way, but I think it's faster to do it here. Because I have the worst luck with these stupid planes. Okay, they were turning red. I got it. Skates.
I can hear the original sound effects in my head currently.
Sure you can.
Yeah, we have a non-essential worker currently at our house.
That's a way to describe them.
They aren't essential.
Yeah, I know, I heard you.
Now let me tell you about my conspiracy theory. So, this conspiracy theory, it all starts with Romper.
It's all good conspiracy theories too?
No. It all started when I was 6. I have no conspiracy theories. I was a liar! So I wonder if there's any skill points tied to doing the first speedways in a certain amount of time, or flights as they're called in this game.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't think
I
you
don't know
can
why
check them until after you beat final boss, which is true for all the games. It's not just this game.
I don't know why they changed them from flights to speedways when honestly there's still more flights than they are speedways.
We're gonna talk this one because this is the only one in the game that actually changes, depending on if you can go in or not.
Yep.
At least the only one that I know.
Well,
about.
depending on before you unlock Toasty to when you get Toasty,
Yeah.
rather.
Cool flash.
That's the same, and then there we go. Yep. Now it says the portal there.
If you feel you are ready.
He still has his watermelon.
Of course. Right, let's go to the level that easily has the best name in the entire franchise. Bar
Toasty,
none.
can you roll in the air for me and blow fire? Blow fire. Yeah. I didn't know you could do these at all in the all 3 games. I just thought you'd just sit and let it load.
I know you can do it, I just don't care enough to most of the time. I think it's something that bothers you more than it bothers me.
It doesn't even, like, bother me, per se. It's more of just, like... It was so weird. It's weird, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly,
like,
so it bothered you.
You know what? Stop coming at me with your logic and reasoning. So here's the first quote-unquote boss stage.
Calling
Fun
any
fact.
character in this game a boss is kind of an overstatement.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, what else would you call them?
Chase sequence.
Jeez. I mean, to be fair, I think we were talking about this the other day. The only bosses that feel very bossy. Also, these are some fluffy looking dogs. The only boss that really feels bossy is probably Metalhead. So the rest are just special enemies, basically, because they're all so simple and easy.
Gnasty Gnorc has put one of his
Gnasty Gnorc. Why do none of them call him Gnasty Gnorc besides the one guy?
Because the announcer's an idiot.
Be careful, Spyro.
It would have been great if they just made just one offshoot dragon call him Gnasty Gnorc.
That's a you thing, okay?
Well, are you telling me that we don't have to save the what's it called, the announcer? It is scary. Oh, it's a sheep.
Again, best level in the whole series.
You gotta love how his stilts are like scythes too.
Burnt's toast got an achievement.
Oh. That's not a good achievement. I don't know if I'm a fan of that one.
100% level can come up.
What?
I just want the 100% level complete prompt to come up.
Oh. Yeah, that's the first entire world. A perfect 1,000 Gemeroonies,
Yep.
Smackaroonies.
100 on everything. Oh, you can't see skill points.
Oh. Well, you can grab that
Yeah, I
stone
missed
hill.
2 of them already. We're in the hidden pink tulip and all bull stuck.
You gonna save those for the end?
I might as well, I guess.
Okay.
If I get them, I get them, but
If you don't, then you chicken tender. I'm holding rompers too. Do we want to go to the next world and end the part there, or?
yes, I mostly just want extra life and I want sparks back at yellow.
Of course you. There you go, one extra. Yeah, but now it's off sync. Now you have to get another one. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, balloonist, what do you have to tell us? Oh, I see you've been busy rescuing dragons.
You realize he talks, right?
Yes, I
Your
do.
voiceover is pointless.
Travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like.
You cut out that entire sentence.
Wow, I guess RTX voice doesn't want me to. I guess I know what I'm turning off when I'm doing Ace Attorney.
Achievement unlocked. Boom.
I don't get that one.
It's just boom, then exclamation mark at the end.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's called Boom.
I guess because we're going to a war zone.
I guess. Dun 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 dun.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
look
I'm
at
not
those
gonna do
pretty
anything
rocks.
here yet, so. Thank y'all for watching. Next time we're gonna go through the Peacekeeper's homeworld. See y'all then.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yes,
All the toasters, toasty.
And
Oh, you
chicken
put corn.
tenders, toasty chicken.